Hi, I'm Taylor. I'm from the US and I've lived in Australia for 4 years.
And I'm Ben, and I'm from the UK, and I've been here just over a year and a half.
Okay, well, one thing expats can all agree on is that when you move, your life doesn't stop where you're from.
There are actually a lot of things you have to pay for, like presents and gifts and a few bills back home. So it can be quite complicated and difficult to transfer money back the whole time. So I actually got the TransferWise borderless account to see if this would be a good solution for me to move money around the world.
And I decided to wait for him to try it out and see if I wanted to use it. So give us the lowdown, Ben.
Well, the TransferWise borderless account is like most multi-currency accounts with a few different features and benefits. So the account lets you hold 40 different currencies, and this linked debit card lets you spend money in 150 countries. I think it's really nice that we've got this green color. It's easy to find in your wallet, and they've actually created this little cutout section here for people with visual impairments. It's an accessibility feature. But what really makes this different from most multi-currency accounts is that you can actually set up 5 different bank accounts in 5 different countries.
Wait, so I have to apply for 5 different accounts and keep track of all the numbers? I thought you said that this was a simple card. We would do it in a video.
No, it's not quite like that. It's one account that acts like 5 different bank accounts. So all in the app, you can set up 5 different bank accounts in 5 different countries. One in the UK, the US, Europe, and New Zealand. And all you do is press a button.
So does it have to be those 5 countries, or can I pick my countries?
They're the only 5 countries available at the moment, but I'm sure they'll be looking to expand in the future.
Well, having a local bank account would be really helpful for me in the US because my wife and I get paid rent there, and then we have to transfer money from our account here. So if we could get rid of that transaction account, that would be really helpful.
Exactly.
So what made you take out the card in the first place?
Well, I have a few ongoing bills back home as well, particularly my student loan, which I have to pay in pounds. So I've been using the TransferWise account to switch between pounds and Aussie dollars more easily. I do have a savings account back home, but I lose a bit of interest when I take that out, so I don't want to do that. I'm also using it when I go back to the UK in January on my trip back to just load up on Aussie dollars and make sure I've got pounds to spend when I'm there.
Well, this all sounds super convenient, but what are the fees and exchange rates?
Well, there's actually no fees to set up the account, and also the debit card's completely free as well. Most of the time when banks are transferring money in this way, they add a little bit of a margin on top, so it's generally between 1% and 8%. And that's how they make their money, and it's often quite hard to work out what that margin actually is before you transfer the money. TransferWise offers the real exchange rate, and that's pretty much the best rate you can get. It's what you see on Google when you type it in. So instead of adding a margin on top of the exchange rate, they charge a small fee each time you change currencies. So that ranges between 0.35% and 2.22%. The best thing about it is that you'll see the fee when you go to convert currencies within the app or by using the tool on their website. As an example, if I wanted to convert $10,000 worth of Aussie dollars into pounds in my borderless account, I get the real exchange rate and the fee will be $46.78.
Well, the account I use would charge $15 as a fee, but they don't give me the real exchange rate. So in essence, if I transfer $10,000, I'm losing like $100 in the trade.
Sounds like you should take a look. And once my money's in pounds, I can use the account to send pounds to friends or just spend back home.
Now what about when I'm traveling? How ugly are these ATM fees?
Well, it's actually not too bad. You get the equivalent of 350 Aussie dollars for free every 30 days in the ATM. So there's no fees at all. And beyond that, in that 30-day period, there's a 2% fee. So if I was to take out an extra $1,000, for example, there'd be a $20 fee for it.
So how do I manage my currencies when I'm jumping from country to country?
So the card will automatically use the local currency if that's loaded up in your account. And if you don't have it loaded in your account, it will switch money from another account where you do have money loaded up, and it'll even pick the one with the lowest possible fee.
Sounds like it would also be good for freelancers and people who make money in other countries.
Yeah, and it's also pretty good for people like us, expats who are living abroad, need to move money between different currencies. So do you think you might consider taking the card out?
Well, it definitely seems like something that would work. I certainly would discuss it with my wife before I do anything.
That seems like a wise choice, yeah. So there you have it. That's a TransferWise borderless account and linked debit card. Really keen to hear your thoughts, so let us know in the comments. And if you're interested in getting the product, you can click on the link below for a full review.